All right, here we are with Tesla FSD Beta 10.11.1. We're gonna go to Twin Peaks. This is gonna be a 30-minute drive. Let's go. Starting here in downtown San Francisco, you can see there's some cable car tracks we're driving on. And we're gonna go all the way up onto the mountains, looking down at the city. It's about a 6.4 mile drive. Steep hills here, but that did not impact the pedestrian detection or anything like that. Alright, here we've got a flashing red light right. Oh god, there's a bus pulling out here. Alright, looks like we got a cable car up ahead. Looks like it's rendering the cable car as a semi-truck. Or a bus, actually, which is kind of what it is. Okay, will we crash into the cable car, or will Pure Vision handle it? So far, so good. All right, we have a left turn arrow, but there is someone walking. So I guess it's proceeding, and then let's go. Come on now. Oh my god. see it slowed down because of that guy approaching the sidewalk. Generally, this is kind of a problem. I get that it's trying to be proactive, but somebody walking towards the sidewalk or even stepping onto the road a little bit without the intent to cross just yet is not something you should be stopping for. Like, look at this guy here on the left. He's just standing in the street, and then now the car stopped in the middle of the crosswalk. It's actually, like, more dangerous. He expected the car to just go, not stop because he had entered the crosswalk. Stop for that biker, that was good. This guy looks like he wants to cross the street. So it's slowing down for him, I think. Again, it braked after it passed him. Okay, once you pass him, you need to go. If you stop, then, you know, you're potentially creating more problems. The person is expecting you to just continue so they can walk. Turning onto Van Ness. What is going on? Oh, there's people crossing the street. Again, like, yeah. The car kind of exceeds your ability in some cases. Okay, now is it gonna get stuck here? Oh my god, this thing. It's so stupid sometimes. Oh god. So that's kind of interesting, where I didn't even see those pedestrians, so I never would have stopped for them. I would have gone and completed the left turn. So the car's perception ability surpasses mine, but it's almost too good. Yes, those people were crossing the crosswalk, but the left turn could have completed before they got anywhere near that second part of the street where I would have been crossing in front of them. So this needs a lot of refinement. Okay, here's a guy on a skateboard in the street. Again, this kind of stuff is causing problems when well, I guess you don't want to hit them, so it is kind of doing the right thing, but in an urban environment like this is like very common. You can see every intersection, there's just people hanging at the crosswalk. Sometimes, you know, dancing around a little bit, stepping into the street, stepping out of the street. It's very tough. It's like threading a needle, this autonomy stuff, because you have to get it to work and detect all the pedestrians, but you also need to understand when it is okay to go and when it isn't okay to go, when they're going to cross, when they're not going to cross. Are your paths really going to intersect or not? It's not just as simple as seeing them. So it's very complicated. It can't be too much and can't be too little. Okay, we have to make a right turn here. Right. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Oh, good. Stopping, probably because of that guy. This is what I mean when I say the update's annoying. Like, it's good. There haven't been any takeovers, but it just annoys you with stuff like that. Slowing down, stopping when it doesn't need to, stopping in the middle of the road, stopping in the middle of the intersection. might be in the wrong lane. This bus is stopping here while the light is green. I mean, there's a car behind me, so... FSD wants to go around the bus, but there's nowhere to go. That was weird. Just off the guy behind me. Sweet. No more bus. Alright, here we are passing through the Castro. And next we'll start climbing this mountain that maybe you can see ahead and head up to Twin Peaks. Again, slowing down for no reason. Probably because there's people at the, crosswalk 5 miles away. Like, the distance between those pedestrians and the car is just ridiculous. It's huge. They're nowhere near where the car was going. Hopefully this is an easy fix, because then this update would be, perfect, pretty much. We haven't had any takeovers, just these little annoyances, these little slowdowns that are really a result of, its detections and stuff getting too good. Yes, you're right, that's a pedestrian. You know, they are on the crosswalk. That is the crosswalk that crosses in front of this street. However, there's no chance of us hitting. You do not need to slow down. You should actually just proceed as fast as possible so that they can continue once you're gone. Okay, so here you can see it's confused. There's no one behind me, so I'm just gonna let it do this. It thinks that red light applies to it. So that is actually for that lane that merges in. It's not for this lane. I've seen it do that before. So these are the challenges. You need to make sure to stop for all red lights, but not the ones that don't apply to you. Like I said, it's like threading a needle. It's really challenging. And especially without any HD maps or anything that gives you that kind of information, it's hard. Good detection of the yellow light, even though the road is kind of curved. And we're off again. Okay, tried to avoid that bus, that's good. I would have been annoyed if it got behind it, but will it be able to make the right turn up ahead? That's the big question. Okay, it sees the bus. And it goes right in front of it. Oh. That was weird. I guess it thought it was a little too close to the bus, or maybe it saw that car coming behind. But whatever. Could have been a little better, but it did it. I like that it didn't get stuck behind the bus, or try and go behind the bus to make sure it didn't miss, which like it would have done earlier maybe. It just went around the bus, even if that lane change was a little bit imperfect. Pretty impressive overall. Okay, now we're going up Twin Peaks. There's a guy running up ahead. Okay, looks like he got out of the way. Here's a guy walking on the right. Alright, pretty good. Oh my god, I hate when it does that. It's like the guy's over there and you're moving right to get away from him. You're gonna make me shit my pants. And he's on the other side of the road. Like, why do you need to do that? There's a solid yellow line. He's on that side of the yellow line. You don't need to make any dramatic dive to the right like you're gonna, drive into the mountain. That's what it always feels like. Like, that's really the challenge. Know what is a real thing and what's not a real thing. That was not a real danger. Alright, and here we are